Axel Springer forms an alliance with OpenAI. The reason why this is not only good news, but should also make you a little critical, I found out during my research, and also what might be a little hint that it cannot turn out well at all, has raised some concerns. Come with me, I'll show you something. And it's about the fact that in the news it was just announced that OpenAI and Axel Springer, the publisher behind the Bild Zeitung, Politico, and Business Insider, have announced a collaboration to use the sources of Axel Springer as part of the large language models, by the way, the same thing used at JGPT. This is somewhat worrying because we constantly read that all media companies are downsizing their employees, i.e., replacing them with corresponding programs, and, among other things, with artificial intelligence. And it made me a little suspicious because I somehow believed that Axel Springer, along with other publishers, was extremely critical of artificial intelligence during that time. Only then something unusual occurred. At least I believed that Axel Springer had taken legal action against OpenAI at some stage, but that was not the situation. Then I thought, did they at least threaten with a lawsuit? So no, not either. Has Axel Springer ever expressed any criticism or negative opinions regarding artistic intelligence? There is no information there as well. And then I thought in some way, I am not crazy. I know, somehow I could remember. And then I discovered the following. And in an interview from the 24th, it was announced in July that a group consisting of the New York Times, News Corporation, and Axel Springer allegedly planned to join forces to combat generative AI in order to receive licensing fees for their content. This group, by the way, aims to address the challenges posed by generative AI in the media industry. And that is all well and good, taking into account that specific large language models have been trained on materials accessible on the internet in order to provide us with knowledge in conjunction with information. However, what makes me suspicious then is that if I ask the AI, was that actually the case? I obviously have to formulate my question in such a specific manner, that I eventually arrive at what I effectively remembered. And I only wish that all publishing houses truly adhere to these standards established by the Associated Press when it comes to the utilization of artificial intelligence, particularly in the field of journalism. And there it says, we do not see AI as a replacement for journalists in any way. ASOC Press, I also think this sentence is truly wonderful. We also encourage journalists to exercise due caution and care to ensure that material coming from other sources in Associated Press is also free of AI-generated content. Well, that's probably over at this point. Your thoughts? How do you assess the situation? I'd love to hear from you. I'm Roger for Q's #AskRoger. See you soon.